Hi Pisces, welcome to Lit Intuition Tarot. My name is Kay, and I'm going to be talking kind of quietly this morning because it's not dawn yet here, and it's a Sunday morning, and I don't really want to wake up my neighbors, so I apologize if you have to turn the volume up a little or hit the closed captioning on. Okay, so I do a weekly reading for each sign, and then I do a weekly love reading as well for each sign every week. In the description box below you will see my tentative schedule. I'll be posting on YouTube for now, subject to change, as this is a very new channel. Also, in the description box below, there is a list of the decks that I use, Tarot and Oracle, instructions for how to donate to my channel if you're so inclined, and a link to my website. Just 3 shuffles left to go here, where you could book a personal reading with me via Zoom meeting or pre-recorded reading, or order a personalized avatar birth chart. I got a card stuck here. Hang on. Okay. 2 more. Now I'm hoping to grow some. Obviously I'm very small at this point, so any likes, shares, subscriptions would be greatly appreciated. Alright, last shuffle here, and then we'll begin. I've got 3 small decks over here that I'm going to be using to clarify your reading today, and those I've pre-shuffled so that you wouldn't have to sit through this 4 times, okay? And the method I'll be using today, as I explained in the other readings for the fire signs. Hold on, sorry. So in order to make sure I had all the cards in the deck, like if I'd go somewhere and come back and wanted to double check or whatnot, I used to count out piles of 10 cards. When I'd get to 7 piles, I knew I had 70, and there'd be 8 in the last pile. And so I started just kind of using a method where I'd flip over the 10th card on each pile and see what Spirit had to say. Sorry for the long explanation, but to boil it down, I realized eventually that 78 is actually divisible by 13, which is one of my favorite numbers. It comes out to 6 piles, and so I started doing it that way. So I counted out 13 cards, and this first card that came out for you Pisces is the 4 of Wands, which is Aries energy. Alright, let's get the next pile, and then we're going to clarify all these cards. Next out we have the Devil, Major Arcana for Capricorn energy, and just for your reference I'll be doing 3 columns. The first column is going to kind of represent the recent past leading up to your current situation. The center column will be the current situation energetically, and then the third one will be near future possible outcomes. Okay, the next card, 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. This is the Santa Muerte deck, by the way. It has beautiful artwork. Alright, next out, Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, perhaps Virgo or Capricorn energy. The King of Wands, which I see as Sagittarius, Leo, or can be Aries. And this last pile should have 13 cards, but I just count to double check that I didn't make a mistake somewhere. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I did, and I knew that was going to happen on your reading, Pisces. Okay, I knew it. I don't know how I knew, but I knew. Okay, I would pause the video here, guys, but I can't. I'd have to stop it and do a part 2. So let me double check this. I think I got it on the first pile. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. There's only 12 cards there. Okay. Well, I have two choices now. I could, like, move all the cards over, and that would get way too confusing. Or I can just take a card from this pile, put it under here, and make it 13. And then, I already counted these out. They were 14 there, but just to double check. Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. The last card is the Four of Cups, Cancer energy. I mean, I can count. I'm not... yeah. Moving on. Okay, so, as I clarify with these decks, I'm going to pick up some things here and there. So far, the only impression that I'm getting is that this past column is really going to be centered on you. Like, not a particular situation or whatever, but we're going to get there. So first, like I said, these are pre-shuffled. I'm just going to use this little flip over method here and ask Spirit, please clarify the Four of Wands for Pisces in the recent past. Like I said, it kind of threw me off there, the miscounting, and I apologize, but I do think that all that stuff happens for a reason, which is not just an excuse to make mistakes, but it's, you know, obviously we're supposed to see it this way, so I'm going to go with it. I had a couple fall in my lap, but I only take them in my hand. Okay, so now we have the Six of Wands flip over to clarify the Four of Wands. Wow, okay. A lot of celebration, victory, happy energy there. The Six of Wands is about victory and like public recognition. So, but moving on, Spirit, please clarify the Devil. Okay, and we've got the Two of Pentacles, more Capricorn energy. Uh-oh. Alright, sorry. This is so stupid. What just popped into my head was cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. And I don't ever, like, say that or hear anyone else say that since I was maybe like 8 years old, so it might resonate, okay? Spirit, please clarify the Five of Cups for Pisces. Five of Cups is about regrets. And we had another five flip over to clarify. We've got the Five of Wands, Leo energy. Oh, wow, okay. Well, somebody, I mean, reverse the roles if necessary, and keep in mind gender doesn't matter in tarot, like you can flip the roles and all that good stuff, but it looks like somebody here in the near future is going to really be kind of fucked up in their head about something. Well, and their emotions, and they're passionate, like, about it too. It's like a, yeah, I don't like that, like a restless sadness, which is the worst kind. Spirit, please clarify the, which one was this here? Knight, right? Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. I don't know, Pisces. I just got a flash of somebody sitting at a computer, like maybe chatting with somebody online or whatnot. I know most people do that on their phone nowadays, but so we have, it might be like a tablet. Okay, but anyway, the Magician, Major Arcana for Gemini and Virgo came out to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. So, okay, wow, so looks like maybe you manifested something, but I don't know if it was taking longer than you wanted or something, but okay, I'm just going to continue for now. Spirit, please clarify the King of Wands. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands coming out, which is Aries energy. Spirit, please clarify the Four of Cups for Pisces. Oh, okay, double flipper. If you guys have seen any of my other videos, you'll see it happens to me a lot. And I don't know if all readers like take both cards, but I do. So we have the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, clarifying the Four of Cups. I don't know if you guys hear that banging, but I do, and it's kind of bothering me. But that's okay. I mean, I'm sure it has nothing to do with me. It's just loud and it's odd at this time of morning. Okay. So next I'm going to use this bicycle playing card deck, the Stargazer edition. Spirit, please clarify the 4 of Wands with the 6 of Wands for Pisces. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. Well, it's the Ace of Spades, but same thing. Okay. I'm not sure what that's going to bring into it yet. Spirit, please clarify the Devil with the 2 of Pentacles. A lot of Capricorn energy. So now we've got the 10 of Diamonds or Pentacles. Okay. So I'm kind of getting the impression of possibly like manifestation or spell work gone wrong. If that's the case, Pisces, I want you to know that I'm not saying that, you know, you did that. It could be someone in your energy. But even if you did, there's no judgment here at all. This is just a message for somebody from Spirit regarding that. So if you did participate in that, it's not like going to be this huge warning. You're going to get bad karma type of reading. I don't feel that at all. Coming out to clarify the 5 of Cups with the 5 of Wands, we have the King of Cups. That's your energy, Pisces. Can also be Scorpio or Cancer in some cases. I'm sorry. So I'm not going to take this, but underneath it we have the King of Swords. I only take the top one, so, and it wasn't a double flipper, so I just find it interesting because it's talking about competition. And now you have the King of Wands, the King of Cups, a Knight of Pentacles, 3 male court cards, and like I said, gender doesn't matter. But that's just the energy that's reflecting right now. So continuing on for Pisces reading, please clarify the Knight of Pentacles with the Magician. You can hear my cat snoring. That's how quiet it is here. That's why that thump was kind of jarring, but it doesn't seem to be following up on anything following up. So, all right, we got the 3 of Diamonds or Pentacles coming out. For the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a lot of earth. You might have some earth in your chart, Pisces, but if not, I was so convinced that this column was talking about you, because that's what I said at first, but if it is, you're showing off awfully, like, earthy for a Pisces. But, alright, we'll see. Spirit, please clarify the King of Wands with the 2 of Wands. I know my voice is really kind of deep, and like I said, it's because I'm trying to speak quietly, but Spirit, please, there we go. Another 5, we've got the 5 of Swords now. That's Aquarius energy, clarifying the King of Wands with the 2 of Wands, and Spirit, please clarify the 4 of Cups for Pisces with the 6 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. Alright, another 5 of Wands came out. To clarify that 4 of Cups, we've got a double 5 of Wands and then we've got a 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords. No 5 of Pentacles yet. But 5s might be significant to you right now. And 5, it can be like someone's life path number, if you're familiar with numerology, or your own, or it could just represent, you know, May, or it could represent change. Temporary change, you know, things that kind of like come in quick and out of your life. Alright, so let's get a card from the Spellcaster's Tarot for this first group here with the 4 of Wands. Clarifying, we have Justice, Major Arcana for Libra. This is unusual energy. Okay, so you were victorious about something, Pisces, and it was a form of, so the Ace of Swords, and then we've got Justice. You achieved something, like it was kind of like a battle that you had fought in the recent past, and you felt like you were victorious, like you won that battle, and truth and justice came in, and like that led to this Four of Wands, which represents, as I was saying before, reasons to celebrate. It's about stability. It can be about a twin flame or soulmate union. A lot of the theme of this Santa Muerte deck is about these individuals that are portrayed sort of being involved in a wedding, and it looks like this is like sort of one of the market stands or something at the wedding party, with that canopy over. I don't know, and there's a high priestess underneath, but I don't look at that. But I just think it's interesting. Okay, so my point being, like, this could be about a relationship, but it doesn't have to be. If it's not a romantic relationship, it can simply be about procuring like a contract that will provide you with some type of stability, like, buying a new home, or finally getting an apartment in the city open that you want to move to for your job, promotion that you can get if you move there, and that kind of thing. Because other people are seeing it too, and that also is striking you, I believe, as like a form of justice, because maybe there was somebody that kind of did you dirty or fucked you over, and it's not that you were aiming for success just to get your lick back on this person, but it kind of feels good, like, to know that they're seeing you succeed here. Okay, so continuing on, Spirit, please clarify the Devil, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. It looks like, I don't usually see the Devil like literally, I see it as codependency, addictions, things that you're attached to that you kind of have control over, although that's debatable when it comes to addiction, so I'm not going to put my opinion in there. My point being, though, right now I see it actually as like, it looks like somebody made a deal with the Devil to achieve like prosperity. It didn't. The thing is, too, it's the Two of Pentacles, so it was like, whoever this was, whether it was you, Pisces, or someone else, take it as it resonates, they didn't really need to have their arm twisted to take this deal. It's the Two of Pentacles, so they kind of juggle it back and forth. We do see the Two of Wands down here, though. So it was like this person was kind of debating. We got the Four of Wands, by the way, that flipped over in the deck, clarifying this. Okay, very interesting. So yeah, okay, so you've achieved this, Pisces, and now here's the Devil, or the Devil's Advocate, or whatever, saying, but what about all that money that you wanted to make? What about your career? What about, it's kind of like, you don't have to choose. You can have them both. You can juggle them. You can have this Ten of Pentacles where, you're good for life, and all of your descendants are as well. And maybe you can put your parents like in a vacation home in Florida or something. And like also you can have this union, you can have this, you already had the wedding, but celebrations and, baby showers when your grandkids are born. You don't have to choose. Okay, that's what I'm getting there. That's kind of fucked up. And with the King of Wands underneath, now it's kind of like, ooh, you made your decision. Five of Swords, bam. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. Spirit, please clarify the Five of Cups with the Five of Wands, and the King of Cups. Okay. Well, I kind of regret the fact that I just gave up on, being who I wanted to be, says Pisces. Like, why didn't I fight harder? Like, why didn't I listen? It's kind of like the near future vibe I'm getting. But, if this is you, like I said, it's not, I'm just telling you the story the cards are saying. So I really don't mean any offense to anyone, and frankly, I don't really have many viewers right now anyway, so I don't see pissing off a whole legion of people, but I'm still want to be sensitive to whoever might come across this video. This is not, I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I'm not even really sure yet if it's going to end up well, frankly. Okay, but I'm just saying, like, it doesn't have to, tarot's for entertainment purposes only, and outcomes are not really set ever, because free will is always at play. So this is just kind of like a screenshot of the current energy, like the way it's flowing right now, and so it would be the most likely possible outcome in the near future. based on everything that's already been established. So, let me go on. Oh, okay. So I was shuffling before I started rambling. My bad. And the Six of Wands flipped over, which I find interesting because, well, we've got the Four, the Five, and the Six of Wands for one thing. So there have been things that started out one way and like escalated, like, okay, marriage, competition, woohoo, I beat his ass and I'm getting famous for it because I talked to the devil and he's got my back, that kind of thing. God, this is sick. I'm sorry, I don't know why this is coming to me. I've never had a reading like this. But so then you have the Six of Wands here, the Six of Wands here, the Four of Wands here, the Four of Wands here, the Five of Wands here, and the Five of Wands down here. So, I mean, I'm just saying, you got doubles on all of those cards. Okay. But with the Six of Wands there, it's like, you know, now you're kind of like going back through this cycle of like, am I going to fight for myself again? Like I said, there's the regrets there. That Six of Wands, I'm not sure why it didn't come out in reverse here because okay, so it could be like the motivation, like this regret is the motivation that gets you back into this mindset of like, okay, I want to fight to go back to being the King of Cups, which the King of Cups is very intuitive. He's capable of deep emotional, let's just say deep emotions, deep feelings, right? But he has mastered them. So, okay, well now that can tie into this. So the main theme being regret, I've got to look at all this as kind of like clarifying the regret and why. So it's not only about the, you know, an energy of I didn't fight to be like for what I believe in, but that's also like the Six of Wands is like saying here, like, why didn't I fight for that victory? Why didn't I fight for the victory? Kind of a giving up energy, like, and if that's the case, I know that there are other ways that these cards can be interpreted. It's just what I'm picking up intuitively. And I don't mean to keep sounding apologetic. I mean, I read energy and that's what I do. And so it's whatever, you know, I'm not looking to be a people pleaser. At the same time though, like, I don't know, if, you know, use your own discernment if you're a tarot reader as well, or if you practice at all, whatever the case may be, to read the cards differently, okay? I do know though, like, I've done that to myself and it's got me really kind of fucked up about some things. So just be careful about seeing what you want to see if you do practice. I don't know who that message was for, but I'm going to proceed. So with the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Magician and the Three of Pentacles. Clarifying comes the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So you've got Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. With just a pinch of Gemini, but that much earth would smother that air. Okay, wow. So Pisces, this, in the recent past, someone did plant a seed to manifest a collaboration with someone. And so they kind of like set this in motion on a slow but sure path. I don't know if this was spell work or if I'm speaking metaphorically for some kind of actual physical action that was taken. But to this Magician, whether that be you or someone else, once again, I think it's you though, and I think you have a lot of Virgo in your chart. Or Capricorn. But regardless, it's like you, with the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, which would together, by the way, equal this Ten of Pentacles that you have right here, that the devil's trying to tempt you with. It's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and manifest this. I want to have like a connection with someone or something. I know that I will get there for sure, because the Knight of Pentacles always does. I'm here for the long game, I'm hearing somebody say. I'm here for the long game. So then with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like then you kind of waited for this manifestation to come to fruition and kind of kept checking like to see if this energy was affecting this other person, and then, like, bam. So the Knight of Pentacles gets there. It's still like a knight on a horse here with the Six of Wands, but now that the Knight of Pentacles has gotten to its destination, so there's like this victory. And what you saw as being karmic justice was served, and you had a reason to celebrate. But I don't see that as being like, you know, some people can say justice was served because somebody gets a death penalty or whatever. No, it's not that kind of vibe. It's the kind of vibe of, you know, having achieved this thing that you wanted, whatever this reason is to celebrate. Spirit, please clarify the King of Wands. So since I'm seeing this as present energy, maybe you haven't made this choice yet, by the way, Pisces, the Devil. Maybe you're still kind of wavering in between options. Because Ten of Pentacles or Four of Cups, no, I can balance them. But down here, we have the Two of Wands, okay? So this shit comes out of my mouth for a reason. So excuse me, see, I'm getting excited. Maybe now we're going to find out in the present, like, what... Okay, I'll shut up. Spirit, please clarify the King of... The Six of Cups came out. That's Scorpio energy. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, in this particular version of reality, right? So in this, like, parallel universe where this choice is made, which I should have kind of seen from the jump, because it's the King of Wands energy. And that energy upright is certainly not bad. It's no reason for concern. It's actually usually a very attractive, go-getter type of individual. He's charismatic. He's protective of those he loves. Like I said, gender doesn't matter. I'm saying he because it's a king. This is often Sagittarius or Leo energy. I see the Queen as Aries, but it can be Aries as well. But it's a very confident, passionate, take charge type of vibe, right? So with that, this Two of Wands, Aries energy comes in, and it's like the choice is made. But the choice is made to defeat oneself and go back to the past. Which may be like part of this deal with the Devil, that the Devil said, because you know what, there are hardly any cups here, and now the Six of Cups pops out. So, like, the Devil didn't say, you know, this is going to make you happy. And he didn't say this is how long it's going to last. Or he didn't tell you that maybe, like, once you got this person or this thing that you wanted, it wasn't going to be what you thought it was. Like, kind of a be careful what you wish for type of vibe. And so, the Six of Cups, like, you're forced into this thing where you've got this path, like, okay, so let me go back to square one. And kind of see, like, maybe where this manifestation got kind of fucked up. Because the Devil, you know, he often steps in when we're trying to manifest in certain subtle ways, but this is like a bam, you know, like from Faust or whatever. Like, that's an opera from, it doesn't matter, it's a German story, involving the Devil offering somebody a deal, but I digress. So it looks like this King of Wands energy has chosen to accept defeat or, like, sabotage himself in this way by getting stuck back in that Six of Cups thought loop of, well, but I want the emotional connection. Like, or, see, with that Five of Swords there, it's hard for me to spin this the other way. Because I want to say he chooses to, you know, like, do the right thing kind of thing, or, like, renounce his deal. Although that's not always that easy, really. Because the Devil usually demands payment for what he's owed. And he doesn't go, oh, you mean you changed your mind now that you've figured out, like, what you're going to have to sacrifice for it? Oh, okay. Well, sure. Let me rip up the contract. Ah! What the fuck ever, dude, right? The Devil's like, no, you said it, bitch, so you're going to do it, like, whatever this was. So I mean, especially with the Five of Swords, I don't know. I'm going to get this last card. And hopefully it ties some of this shit together for me. I mean, it is tying together, but, like, it's just kind of a dark story. It's just not that great. Anyway, it's just a tarot reading. Okay. But, I mean, I am picking up legitimate energy, and this reading is for someone out there So I'm not trying to minimize it. I'm just saying. Unfortunately for you, like, you don't, I mean, I'm able to, you know, cleanse my energy or pray or whatever after this reading, and I'm not saying that like in a triumphant way. I say with like humility towards your situation that if this is you that I'm reading for, it's probably not that easy at this point for you to just step out of this situation. And Pisces, I love you, and that's not me being a hypocrite. Two of my best girlfriends are Pisces, and so, you know, if this is your energy, I wish you the best, and I'm sending you good juju. Okay? We do always still have free will. It depends, you know. Sometimes breaking contracts with entities can be, it's hard to find a loophole, and you have to have a really good spiritual lawyer. I'll just put it that way and leave it at that. If you know, you know. All right, Spirit, please clarify the Four of Cups. And I haven't even spoken on this yet on the bottom. While I shuffle, let me check this out. Clarified by the Six of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Wands again. Yeah, I need that last card. Okay, we have the King of Swords show up. That's the king that was missing, isn't it? Yeah, we have King of Cups, King of Wands. I swear there was a King of Pentacles. Nope, there wasn't. Well, what was I thinking? I don't know. I could have sworn I was thinking we have 3 out of 4 kings, but no, there's a knight and 2 kings. My bad. Sorry, guys. Okay, still. We've got the King of Swords here, and it looks like the Four of Cups, you know, you've got the 5 and the 4 of Cups dominating this row. Not to beat a dead horse, but it looks like at this point there's some degree of, you know, not only regret, but it's regret at, it's sort of like looking back at your life at the end and being like, you know, I always thought that I had another chance, like another cup coming to me, like wanting that 6 of Cups, and, you know, now ending up with 5 and then 4. It's like I wish I would have not chosen to follow things that were not going to bring me true happiness. I wish that I hadn't focused on these things, because I always thought that, you know, eventually it would. And now I realize that I'm kind of getting like older, and I don't know if I can manifest anything anymore that's going to make me happy. With this Page of Pentacles, you know, that can talk about not only messages or, you know, young people or whatever, but the Page of Pentacles, it also specifically talks about the study of divination. So, you know, it's like wanting to go from these choppy waters and the traditional explanation, the Six of Swords, into calmer ones by, you know, sort of showing my willingness and humility to the divine, saying, you know, I want to make this better, so I'm willing to learn, you know. Then there's this 5 of Wands energy, which we already saw, which is about conflict and competition. And, you know, at the end we've got the King of Swords. So that could be, you know, to me that represents, well, several things. It can represent like a military or law enforcement officer. Okay. To me it's Gemini, Aquarius, and perhaps Libra energy at times. But the King of Swords is very fair. He's very intellectually based, but he's intuitive as well, and so he's able to see strategy and to plan things, and like a chess player, and also can represent in certain circumstances Archangel Michael. But he's a formidable figure, you know. It's like if you're on his good side, and it's not because he's biased, it's because he's fair. So if you're doing the right thing, the King of Swords is your fucking, you know, buddy. But like, if you're not on the right side of the law, then he can be unpleasant to deal with, not because of necessarily his personality, because he's very calm, cool, collected, and rational, but because of what he has the authority to do, which is often to take away someone's freedom. Now, I'm not seeing that as being like a purgatory or hell condemnation, Pisces, at all, okay? So, again, who the hell am I? I don't know. I'm not God. I don't judge. I'm just reading the cards, and it looks like there is like a sincere desire for one to redeem oneself. And, you know, right now, though, there may be a little bit of conflict to get there. It doesn't talk about death here. It doesn't talk about endings. It doesn't even talk specifically about punishment. It's just saying, well, there's still a lot of shit going on, like all this conflict, internal or external. And so, you know, a higher authority might step in. And, you know, at that point, it's up to you, Pisces. I mean, do you humble yourself? Like the King of Swords is also, to me, the card most closely associated with, like, the God figure, because to me, the connotation, like, with Archangel Michael, right? But it's like, you know, you're going to make this effort, and I'm not saying this is between you and God or an angel or whatever. Take it as it resonates. But, like, you don't like feeling this way, and you want to get out of it. And, you know, the thing about the Four of Cups in the traditional depiction, yeah, it talks about being apathetic, bored, and missing an opportunity, but it's also, there's still a hand offering a cup. I mean, it's like God is not saying, hey man, I know you don't want this, but we just wanted to do this pose for the tarot card. No, it's like God is still offering, or whatever you believe in, just, you know, there's, in the Four of Cups, there is still a chance to take an opportunity. It's just that the person doesn't see it and doesn't give a fuck, right? But for the future here, I'm ending this. I'm going to tie this up. But, like, I don't know. You're wanting to get back to yourself, but it's going to be a fight. A fight for your sovereignty. And what I was going to say before is it might require some humility in dealing with, like, whatever, spiritual authority, physical authority, whatever. But that can take a lot of strength as well. And when I was doing pre-shuffles over here, I didn't record it, but several of the cuts that I made were cards like, on cards like Death and the Moon, and then there was also the Wheel of Fortune, and I don't know, I saw like 5 majors, but I remember thinking, oh, Strength, that's where I was going with this. That Strength showed up at the end, and I'm like, okay, so like, repressed emotions and transformation, death and rebirth, all this stuff was flashing at me, you know, things turning in someone's favor, and then strength. So sometimes we can't control the outcome, but we can control how we ride the energy. And with the strength card, that being Leo, it's not here, but, you know, try to have compassion for yourself, be brave, and fight for yourself, Pisces, if this is you. That's all I have to say, and if you stay this long, thank you for your time and attention. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye, Pisces.